So we're going to check this out. Should we power on to the next song?
Yeah.
Because I think we'd decided that we'd do the next song in the Charlotte the Harlot lineage.
Yay!
Why do you love
a
Charlotte?
storyline.
You love a storyline.
Yeah, I like because the words I can imagine it all in my head.
Oh.
Make a little story. So I hope it's a good story.
Let's put on our favourite streaming service because the sound is really good through there. And this is track 4. 21.5 million plays on Spotify. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
If you're feeling down, depressed and lonely, I know a place where we can go.
Charlie.
22 Acacia Avenue. Meet a lady that I know. So if you're looking for a good time, and you're prepared to pay the price, 50 quid is all she asks for. Everybody's got their vice.
Should say price of ice. Is it price of ice?
Advice.
For a
Logic
long
advice.
time, for the rest to do their piece. You can't tell her, but you know it. You might even get free. So anytime you're down the East End, don't you hesitate to go. You can't take my honest word for it. She'll teach you more than you can do.
Kinky.
Yeah. Here we go. That's the place where we all go. You will find it's warm inside. Red lights burning bright tonight. Charlotte, isn't it time you stop this mad life? Don't you ever think about the bad times? Why do you have to live this way? Do you enjoy your day or is it the pain? Sometimes when you're strolling down the avenue, the way you walk it makes me think of having you. When you're walking down the street, everybody stops and turns to stare at you.
Oh, maybe.
22, the avenue. That's the place where we all go. You will find it's warm inside. The red lights burning bright tonight. Peter, Miss Gina, do anything that you please. Bite her, excite her, make her get down on her knees. Abuse her, misuse her.
Ah!
Take all that you've got. Caress her, molest her. She always does what you want.
I hate that. Went up to the lyrics with a nice little instrumental.
Sorry. I just noticed.
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay, 2 minutes to go.
Shit. No. Don't make that face. Oh, I can't be the end of the story.
You're running away, don't you know what you're doing? Can't you see it'll lead you to ruin? Charlotte, you've taken your life and you've thrown it away. You believe that because what you're running, you're less good, don't you know that it's hurting? All the people that love you don't cast them aside. All the men that are constantly fooling, it's no life for you, stop all that screwing. You're packing your bags, you're coming with me.
Oh, yeah! Got saved! Oh.
Steve.
Were the last lyrics of that "You're Coming With Me"?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've really taken it on yourself for Charlotte, haven't you? You
I do.
really you care about
Not like
Charlotte.
I'm a prostitute, but like, she's a girl, I'm a girl.
Oh.
Ooh. What was that?
Good morning, everyone. It's Alex and Sophie.
How?
That's a good episode.
I know. I'm finding. We'll talk about this other stuff. Well, let's talk about the music that is Iron Maiden at the moment.
Good.
Good. Shut up. No. Charlotte the Stingray.
It's that pregnant stingray that hasn't had a mate, so it's pregnant and they don't know why or how.
Immaculate Conception.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's in Australia, I think.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
everyone's waiting for her to give birth. I think she's just got cancer or something.
You think it's a growth?
Yeah.
Like these marine biologists that just got it all wrong.
Yep.
All right. So I suppose from the perspective of the, I think it's a bloke from a bloke's perspective of blokey blokes early '80s. I mean, Steve Harris wrote it. Bruce is telling the story.
Yeah.
And he's even got a talking voice to begin with,
Yeah.
which is we haven't
Starts
heard
the
him.
story.
Yeah, we haven't heard him do anything like that yet.
Yeah.
But it's like he's talking to his mates. If you're down, depressed and lonely, I know a place you can go. Meet a lady I know. So he obviously knows this lady.
As in Paul? Well, okay, when I think about
I think it's just some bloke. Let's just say
when
it's
I
Bruce.
think about this,
'Cause he
it's
says,
Bruce. Before it was Paul, but Bruce has taken over that, character, I guess. We don't know who that... Maybe it's Eddie.
Well, there's no Paul. Paul's
No, I
gone.
know.
He's gone
No,
forever.
but
We're just
Paul sung the
laughing
first
about Paul.
one. Paul sung the original Charlotte the Harlot, correct?
Yes, but Dave Murray wrote it.
Yeah, but
But
he's
it
sung
doesn't
it.
matter
So it's
who
like
wrote
from
it.
his
Paul
point
sung
of
it,
view.
yes. Yeah, okay.
Now this
Charlotte the
is Bruce's,
Harlot, yeah.
maybe this is Bruce's point of view, maybe it's the same point of view as the person as the first one.
It's telling you, it's a 6.5 minute song. Instead of Charlotte the Harlot with just a repetitive chorus.
Charlotte the Harlot, show me a man. It's
it's very much a 70s rock song.
Yeah.
But this is how much does it climb and come down and climb?
Yeah, that was a roller coaster of emotions
and
for
the
me.
riffs, and just even this, I've heard this song so many times, but even we might have to go through just some of it because there's stuff in there. And I mentioned at the time where Steve's bass has got that woo woo thing in it, which is really cool. But there was points in he's using the right anyway. Meet a lady that I know. So if you're looking for a good time, you're prepared to pay the price. 15 quid is all she asks for. Everybody's got their vice. As in your vice might be
Advice?
yeah, like your crutch, like your hard on liquor. I'm having a rough day. I'm having an extra cigarette today.
Oh, okay.
Like your vices. Your vices are having sex with women for money.
Yeah. No, you're giving them money.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking.
Yeah, and obviously inflation, because 15 quid. I mean, that'd barely get you a Big Mac meal, a large Big Mac meal. 15 quid dollars, and that's pounds sterling. We're not going to convert it to Australian. It's blokes having a chat. Hey, we're probably having a couple of pints at the pub.
I've got a place. I know a place you can go
and
get a little.
Yeah. And then this guy obviously knows because it's a lady that I know.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a good time, you're prepared to pay. So if you're waiting for a long time for the rest to do their piece. So this is where it's gone back to the voice again. You can tell her that you know me. Might even get it free. Honestly, I don't understand that. Free? What? She does this for a living. Why would she put out for free?
Well, there's just...
Oh, but because he knows, I know this Bruce guy, and he said I should come down here and give you a good...
Well, I don't like that because it kind of contradicts the end because I'm like, is it the same person that saves her in the end? Because if he's at the start going, yeah, I know this chick, and boosting her business, but also like, oh, you might get it for free, like...
Yeah.
Knows what she is, how to use her...
Where does that change? Or is it this guy? So let's just say Bruce, having a pint with a mate, he's going, go check it out and this thing... And his mate goes, and then he feels sorry for her.
That's true.
And gets emotionally invested.
Maybe that's why it starts the singing. It goes from the talking, it's the friend talking to them, and the singing is the guy going to actually go and see them.
Oh, after the part that it crashes down and then builds up again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get it free. So anytime you're down the East End, which is the dodgy end of town, I believe the East End is the impoverished end of town, like the East Enders, an old running TV show where...
That's the same as Perth, I guess.
Well, it's Perth. Yeah, there's patches.
Yeah, there's patches everywhere. Anyway.
So down the East End, don't you hesitate to go. You can take my honest word for it. You can take my honest word for it. That's a weird mouthful. Should teach you more than you know. She's like an educator.
We're talking about like that, aren't we?
And then her name comes in. Charlotte. Can't you get out of this madness?
From all this madness.
Can't you see it only brings you sadness? When you entertain your man, don't you know the risk of getting a disease? I did not know that was the words. When you entertain your man, don't you know the risk of getting disease?
Someday when you reach the age of 40, I bet you'll regret the days when you were laying. Oh. Nobody then will want to know. You won't have any beautiful wares to show anymore. It's a pretty shitty job because at some point you're going to have to stop doing it.
People aren't going to want to pay because you're old and saggy. I wish I didn't say that.
No, but it's true. Especially you literally get used.
Yeah.
You get worn out.
Oh, I think it'll be emotionally taxing as well.
Yeah, and especially the risk of disease because this was in what?
Oh, the early 80s.
Yeah.
When did AIDS become... I think AIDS was becoming an issue.
Probably
a few years from here.
Yeah.
Hey, Tiana.
Yeah.
Do you know when the AIDS thing all became big in the media? Mid-80s?
I think it was, it's probably
Queen.
about early 80s.
Early 80s.
Thinking back to the falsettos.
No, that's right. That was just
probably about early 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's all right. That's
A
all
lot
right.
of the blame was placed on sex workers and gay men,
Yeah.
and it was viewed as, well, they weren't too sure in the actual transmission of it originally, so they just thought it was being spread by the gays. And
Yes.
then
Prostitutes.
interesting fact though, there'd always been a bit of a separation between the lesbian community and the gay community. However, at that sort of time, no one wanted to sort of touch or treat any gay men who had AIDS. So a lot of the time it would end up being lesbians who were coming in and nursing gay men in hospitals because they sat there and went, well, we're not going to catch it. So they,
That's fair.
so they were really the only ones that would actually be willing to touch these people. And care for them.
Well, yeah.
Interesting.
No, it's good to get your input into that.
Thank you for your fun
yeah,
fact.
Don't know
thank
if
you.
that's really
So-
relevant, but
So
Talking
Charlotte,
about prostitutes.
Charlotte the harlot.
that was almost my name, Charlotte. And then Natty said Charlotte the Harlot, and I'm like,
Correct.
"No."
Yes.
Really?
I literally remember that. And I was just sitting there going, oh, Iron Maiden, man. You can't have a daughter named Charlotte. Wow, yeah, thanks for bringing that back home. That's good. So 22, the Avenue, that's the place where we all go. You will find it's warm inside. I mean, the red light's burning bright tonight. I mean, come on, Steve. You will find it's warm inside. That's a pretty obvious double meaning there.
Yeah. Double entendre. I think that's a
Is it a
word.
French word?
I just think of Moulin Rouge with the red light
Yes.
districts.
Yeah. So Charlotte's name comes up again. This is when he's changed, isn't it? This is when he's really gone, oh,
I feel bad.
yeah. Charlotte, isn't it time you stop this mad life? Don't you ever think about the bad times?
Yeah. There would be a lot of bad times more than good, I can tell you that. Dog! Squeaky tie.
That's when it was sort of
Freddie Mercury.
publicised as a big thing.
Well,
When was that
Similar
first
to-
AIDS thing?
I think that was was that 85?
When was
I'm
this made?
thinking this was 82.
So 1981 would have been when they
Band
actually,
Aid?
when the World Health
84.
Organization labelled it as an epidemic.
What was his name again?
Freddie Mercury. Spelled Freddie wrong, Jesus.
Did I?
Yep.
Full of criticism, aren't you? Died in 91, but everyone knew he had AIDS. 85. Live Aid was 85. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the period where it was all, well,
AIDS, disease. STDs would have been
sex
around
workers. Oh, of course. Of course.
in general.
So when he
especially
says
sex
disease, it's got to
workers.
be written in the 60s. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Where are we at? So, Charlotte, isn't it time you stop this mad life?
Oh, we talked about this. Don't you ever think about the bad times? There'd be more bad times than good. Why do you have
To live this way, do you enjoy the lay or is it the pay? Do you enjoy the lay?
Do you enjoy the
Well,
sex?
well, she
or the
might give
pay?
it for free if she enjoys the lay, but it's more than likely for the pay. Just honestly, lay and pay, they're just such cracking rhyming words, aren't they?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're strolling down the avenue, the way you walk, it makes men think of
Having you.
when you're walking down the street, everybody stops and turns to stare
At you.
It's good rhyming with really basic words.
Yeah, but it's also really fucked.
Just a little input. Those lines remind me of Roxanne by the Police.
What's about a prostitute?
Charlotte and Roxanne, they probably work at the same place.
And that was 78.
78.
But yeah.
Copied. They
Very-
copied.
yeah,
Copied.
Very similar sort of story about, oh, you don't have to keep doing this.
Same story.
Even I have to put on that red light. Sorry.
Okay. So 22, the Avenue, that's the place where we all go. You'll find it's warm inside, the red light's burning bright tonight. Stolen from Sting, clearly.
Now, this is not my favourite.
Now this is where you started pulling some faces.
Yeah, no.
So beat her, mistreat her, do anything that you please, bite her, excite her, make her get down on her knees, abuse her, misuse her. She can take all that you've got. And this is where you really, I think you squealed. Caress her, molest her. She always does what you want. And then the music crashes.
Yeah. Does she want that? Does she really want it? Did you ask her? Because if you didn't ask, it is molesting. Is molesting a good thing? No. Is abusing a person or mistreating a person, misusing a person, making someone get down on their knees? It's not great. It is her job, but also at some point, like, really?
Just question though, by paying money, does that automatically provide
No.
consent?
It doesn't, and it doesn't make it
doesn't.
okay. Well, that's like if someone paid me to teach their kid to dance. I don't know where I'm going with that.
I'm almost
Like that doesn't
mortified where you're going with that.
No, that doesn't automatically make them a good dancer. Oh, I don't know. Ignore me. I don't know where I was going with that. Like if someone paid me for something, it doesn't mean
You have the right to be rude. Or
no one should be rude to anyone in general, especially if it's like to do with rape, sex, anything like that. It shouldn't. Like, yeah, no, I don't like it. And it's not just because I'm a girl, but like in general, not a fun topic.
okay, 1982. Let's just say in 2024, would this be acceptable?
Nope. No.
Totally cancelled.
If that was like, if this song was, say, someone famous came out with it now, and it was on TikTok,
That'd be cancelled.
No, they would.
They're gone.
Cancel culture is massive now, especially. That would not fly. It would, yeah, definitely not. A song people would be doing the TikTok dance to. I can tell you that.
It's such a rockin' song.
It is a rockin' song,
really good-
but when you actually listen to the lyrics, which sadly, some people listen to songs, and we know this from the past, people listen to songs, they don't listen to the lyrics, and then they do stuff with it,
Yep.
and then you sit there and go, oh, are you actually, like, physically listening to the meaning of the song, and the lyrics of the song? Huh? Yeah. Like, there's so many songs. Polly,
Oh, right.
Rape Her, which... That's kind of in the
Rape
side.
Me.
Rape Me, whatever.
Rape me.
But so Rape Me was written because there were men that listened to Polly and they took it as an
Yeah.
indicator that it was okay to go and rape girls and
Which in this day and age, even if a guy did listen to this and go, oh, well, that's normal to just throw money at a girl and, like, get what they want and do whatever they want to them. Yeah, not great. Because, again, girls would probably listen to this and be like, oh, like, that's really scary. Like, I wouldn't want that for myself or my friends or my mum or daughter or whatever. But then as soon as a guy listens to that, and I'm not saying it's just guys, some girls might listen to this and be like, oh, I could do that to a guy. But, like, older men would, yeah. I don't want to stereotype or anything, but...
Well, as young high school boys
yeah,
who were listening to this, we knew what it was about.
yeah.
Very much Roxanne without putting two and two together. But I think it's more about the music. And another topic.
I
Look
agree.
at this album. Each song has got a different topic, I think. But that first song we did was someone going to their death. They're
hanging.
Yeah, they're on
Yeah.
death row. And, you know, the emotions of that are huge.
Yeah.
And this, even though we haven't got through that last double verse here, because it really escalates, it's complete. And I'm just thinking, all of these songs are different topics. I don't know, but like you say, you like the story.
I do enjoy stories, especially with, like, the Death Row one.
Yeah.
And it is all like that, listening to the bells in the background where it's like, that's them saying, it's your time, like...
And then I suppose that's the thing with Maiden. even the last, even all the way through, there's always stories, and where they're getting the stories from is old movies, books,
Yeah.
ancient tales, or
New
even
stories.
just making stuff up. But we'll
Yeah.
get to Number of the Beast because we need to do that properly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this last line where it's really ramping up with that crank and
And this
riff.
is where it ends before the big at the end.
Wow. Okay. You're running away. Don't you know what you're doing? Can't you see it'll lead you to ruin?
So she does want to run away. She's 60.
It looks like she's already doing something.
Yeah,
It's like he's
she's
saying,
like-
"Oh, you're running away. Don't you know what you're doing? Can't you see it'll lead you to ruin?" What? No, sorry. Is he saying you're running away from home to do this, and this way of life will lead you to ruin, or are you running away from the life of being a prostitute?
And what will you do after that?
Well, yeah,
is
it'll
there
lead you to ruin
requirement,
because you won't have an
education?
income.
Yeah.
I don't know. Charlotte, you've taken your life and you've thrown it away. You believe that because what you're earning, your life's good, don't you know that it's hurting? Of course you...
I wouldn't say her life is good, but yeah.
All the people that love you, don't cast them aside. All the men that are constantly drooling. It's no life for you, stop all that screwing. You're packing your bags, you're coming with me.
No. Well, that's good. I'm happy that she packed her bags and got out of there, but also, yeah, I don't understand some of those lines. Like, I understand, like, it's no life for you, stop all that screwing, because, yeah, he wants her to get the fuck out. All the men that are constantly drooling, all the people that love you, don't cast them aside. So I'm guessing that he's talking about himself. Like, I love you, don't cast me aside, like,
Well, he's going to...
help her.
Yeah, but is he just doing the right thing and he's getting her out of there and he's going to help her, or is he emotionally invested and wants to run away with her? Either way, it's a positive thing for her.
Yeah.
Or is he
Gonna
gonna be
hurt.
abusive? Because he's the sort of guy that goes to places like this. And is he doing the biting and stuff? I get the feeling no. I think it's
I don't
supposed to
think he'd
be
be
a nice ending to
yeah.
a shit story.
I fucking hope so. Otherwise, I'm not going to be a big fan of Iron Maiden at the moment. no, it's
Well, you know, this isn't the last song with Charlotte in it.
no, isn't there three?
Maybe it gets better. Maybe Charlotte raises a kid who runs off and she's going, "Don't do what I did," and put that red light on. Roxanne? How would that be? Oh, no.
Or
Sorry.
Roxanne's mum was Charlotte. Roxanne was Charlotte's mum.
Mum. Sister, older sister.
Interesting.
Works in the same place. She's the madam of the brothel even. I see this at the bottom. Now, Stephen Percy Harris.
Yeah, I did read that before, and I was like, "Who the heck is Stephen Percy Harris?" And then I was like,
Steve
"Oh,
Harris.
Steve Harris,
Adrian
Frederick Smith." We shouldn't laugh at
Adrian
Frederick.
Smith.
That's one of our family's last names.
Dave Murray wrote the first one,
Mhm.
and Adrian's getting involved with this. I suppose, and that's songwriters. I assume when they say songwriters, lyrics, because
Yeah, but then also
the drummer hasn't
even
got credit.
well, yeah, but someone can literally like you could all be sitting there writing the lyrics. Say you and me were writing lyrics for a song, like Tiana could come in and be like, "Oh, it would be really cool if
You rhyme
like,
lay with pay.
yeah," or like came out and was like, "Oh, he should get her out of there and she should
Yeah,
run away with him."
yeah.
Like,
And
and
go,
then
yeah.
you're the ones that are writing.
That's
it
what we'll
down.
do with that big build-up thing that Adrian wrote on the guitar.
Yeah, but it's not the same as like all of them could have helped write it. They were the ones that physically wrote it out and was like, this works here and this works here and this word rhymes with this
They
word.
just walk in the studio and go, "This is how we're doing it."
Yeah. Like everyone else isn't just sitting there like, "So you got a song or what?"
And I suppose I've been experiencing that myself. Last week, I went into a rehearsal studio to work on a set that we've been playing with these two guys who play really tight together. A guitarist, vocalist, songwriter,
Yeah.
and a drummer. And I went in there all prepared. I've been practicing these songs this morning. Here we go. Let's do this. So, oh no, he's written a song. We're going to have a crack at it, and we're going to record it. And we did.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to just go along with that for the ride.
Yeah, definitely.
But Is that what happens here? Steve just walks in and goes, "Here's the lyrics. This is how it's going to go." And he's a bass player. I must say, he doesn't. The bass sounds really, really good, and it drives the song big time. But being the songwriter, really the man who is the band, he's not just smashing all the songs with all these great bass parts, is he? He's not being a wanker about it. I don't know. There were bits in the audio that just so Bruce with his talking voice. You yawn a lot on this thing.
I know, I'm like talking to it.
Nice riff. Love it. And a cool little guitar lift. And then back to talking. When it first does the next change build up, I was really surprised how much he's hammering the ride. Let's get through this. Now you're getting to know the lyrics. At this stage, it's very much just like a normal rock song, isn't it?
Yeah.
A script chorus kind of thing. This is the first big change. Fucking awesome riff. That's so Iron Maiden. Like Phantom of the Opera type of
Yeah,
riff.
I thought that.
Scream.
I love that. I don't know why, offbeat drumming, like the...
Yeah.
It just sounds so good to me.
There's the
When it's
ride.
done right.
This is when he starts with the ride. It's the chorus where he's using it. And the bass driving it underneath. Full riff. It's cool. Yeah, that ride. Yeah. Great vocal on stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Musically, it's cool. Even let your head up.
I don't know why. No sure. Yeah, fuck. And literally, like, and it goes like, it's like the
This
changing
bass
of
bit
the scene in
Oh,
a
it is.
And it's like, he's now gone. Like, this is terrible. Gone to find her. And it's that last moment where it's like, stop!
Yeah.
Like in a...
Like he's walking the streets and walking the streets at night under the lights, and he's really brooding. He's really
Yeah.
thinking, "Oh, this. Oh, what are you thinking
I
about
need
this
to help
woman?"
this girl.
Wow.
That's how I see it. Because then, like, this last bit's them talking about, like, getting out, and he's like, let's go. And that last section of the song where there is no talking, it's like that montage of them, like, running away,
Yeah, yeah,
packing the
yeah.
stuff, like, getting a train ticket, I don't know, plane ticket.
Grabbing a suitcase and throwing her in a cab and let's get out of here.
Yeah.
This is. It's like they've turned up the slider on the bass. And Bruce. Ruling. I never knew that was there.
I think that's the best lyric to end that song on.
And this is the scene, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where there's a scuffle getting out of the building.
Yeah.
You know,
Like maybe having a fight.
maybe maybe some shit falling out of her bag on the path going out towards the taxi.
Yeah.
Just let it go. Let's go.
Or her saying bye to like one of her friends that's there, maybe.
Oh yeah,
Maybe saying bye to Roxanne. Bye,
Nice.
Roxanne.
Very simple, but it's really prominent. It just doesn't take over the show, but he's doing his part. I love it. Oh,
And
sorry,
it
on
makes
the
it
bass player, I
all.
love
It
it.
makes it all gel really well, I think.
Very cool. Very, 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 very cool.
That is actually a really good song. I do enjoy
Really
it.
well structured.
Yeah, very interesting song.
You liking this?
I do. I'm liking the Charlotte the Harlot little
Story?
adventures. Charlotte the Harlot and her adventure to freedom. Yeah, no, I do find it really interesting, and I have liked this album so far.
Mm.
What was that one we listened to?
Hallowed be thy name.
Yeah, that one. I liked that one. Was that the last album?
Hey?
Was that last album?
The last song on the album, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, it's a good. Yeah. Dark and spooky.
Dark and spooky.
Yeah.
Good topic.
Yeah,
Great
that's
riffs.
very interesting.
Musically fantastic. For how old it is. 1982, March 1982. I was turning 7 that year.
I was non-existent for the next about 40 years. Wait,
I probably didn't.
20.
I had heard Power Slave probably about 85. It probably came out in 85. I'd heard it. I was familiar with it. I knew that there was a guy with operatic voice and like Van Halen. I just put it kind of with Van Halen, but the songs were really long. But I was getting really into gruff voices like in Slayer and Metallica. I didn't like squealing. I didn't like screaming. I didn't like this sort of
I
stuff.
don't like the screamo.
The guy I was hanging out with that kind of gave me, Luke, he sent me on this path of metal that was just heavy. I then just got heavier and heavier and heavier. But I just wanted to try stuff, and I remember telling you that me and Mick after school. His dad had a CD player. He had this album on CD, and listening to the sound quality just blew us away. We listened to it so much,
Yeah.
and it's a major part of my life. And I think I said that "Hallowed Be Thy Name" is possibly my favourite metal song ever. It'd be right up there.
Yeah.
It's right up there.
It is a good.
Okay,
It is a good one.
But this is you and your journey through this stuff. It's not, but it's a chance for me to reminisce. But it's more about you. Next is and we'll finish up there because I think we've done pretty good analysis on it. But let's have a quick look. The number of the beast. I think it's 4 songs per side, so it's an 8-song album.
Yeah.
Does that ring bells? Oh wow, it's even the album is Iron Maiden, come on. YouTube, the best album. So unlike those first two albums where we just smashed through it, I think we need to spend some time on this. Yeah, there is 4 on each side. Wow. Well, I'm just looking at the writers, Adrian Smith and Steve Harris wrote The Prisoner, same as 22 Acacia Avenue. Well, you know, I was saying before, the order of them. See how it's got 22 Acacia Avenue, Harris, and then Smith? I take that the Harris wrote most of the lyrics. And you see The Prisoner, how you've got Adrian Smith and then Harris? I get the feeling Adrian Smith might have written most of the lyrics. And the order is on the preference of Dave Murray, that's Total Eclipse. That wasn't on the original album. But Clive Bird, the drummer, has got credit on Gangland, which you haven't heard yet. So the longest song, 7 minutes and 8, is Hallowed Be Thy Name. The next longest we've just done, 22 Acacia Avenue. What would you want to do next? It's like we need an Albinator 3000 or a spinning wheel.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey Tiana, pick a number between 1 and 8.
5.
That's what we're gonna
Number
do.
of the Beast. First song on side 2.
Yeah.
Would you want to do that next?
Yeah.
Probably don't have time now. But
No.
yeah. So should we sign off and we'll move on?
Yeah.
All right. What do we do?
Up the irons. Woo! Wait, is it that or is it that?
What?
I do that. Yeah.
And what are you iffy about? Where the thumb goes?
Yeah. Is it like, because isn't that rock and roll? I thought that was like a llama. Happy llama, sad llama.
All right, homework. Homework.
Thumb or
horns.
no thumb?
Yeah, where the thumb goes.
Does that mean horns? Like devil horns?
All right, homework. Where did it
Okay.
come from? Who came up with it? I wonder.
I'll do the research, don't worry. I'll have fun facts for next time.
Yes.
I love you in sign language.
Oh, that's
I love
I
you in sign
language. Oh, shit.
All right.
Up the irons!
Love you.
Woo!